Hello and welcome to another episode of the Honeybees.
Welcome to the Honeybees here at the Bay Area.
And
What I've been telling to a lot of people, I'm gonna be in the Bay Area. I'm here, and we are here
she's in the Bay Area at Timog. Yes, and I am JC Crisologo, Crisologo, and Maria Pureza, my directoire.
and a co-host.
And the co-host, I forgot that part.
But anyways, I just wanna actually welcome every single one of you guys who are visiting the
The Bay Area. Newark, in Newark, California.
I've been to many highway, but 5 now is my brand new favorite.
Oh
I
my
like
gosh.
the Seattle to Boise.
Yeah, oh, okay.
The Boise, the Boise to
Okay.
to Boise to Las Vegas is kind of boring,
Mm-hmm.
but the Seattle to Boise is freaking
Yes.
amazing. But anyways, we're not talking about driving.
We're not, and we have some guests right now.
Yes.
We're gonna drink these guests. This is really good. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even.
This is very refreshing. It reminds me of the Philippines. Oh my God, look at that. There's a buko, as you can see, a buko on top of it, and then there's,
Oh, wow.
you're gonna have to come over here to try it out because
Amazing
I
drink.
cannot explain how good it is and how good, look at that. It's just like a Las Vegas look, right?
And the presentation too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's wonderful. Anyways, Timog, right?
Timog,
so,
yeah.
How we got here?
By drag, just kidding.
I think they by at
No.
gunpoint.
When I was new here in my dad's neighborhood, I actually lived there many years ago. But it's funny that I didn't actually see this. But anyhow, fast forward to the present, my auntie told me, oh, you should go to Lions and blah blah blah, and they have a supermarket over there and it's walking distance. So I came here and my plan was to go to the supermarket, and this restaurant caught my eye. And I said, wow, it really looks like a Filipino restaurant.
Yeah, I know you were
Yes.
telling me like, hey, I found
The
this
ambiance and everything.
You're
and-
just like in the Philippines inside.
Yes, and it really feels it's very like themed oriented. You could feel it in the interior decor and everything. The presentation is very Filipino.
You know what I'm wondering right now is how this all started because it's so beautiful.
I know.
I wish I can actually put the camera right here.
I am so intrigued.
Yeah, me too. But anyways, guys, Honeybees has been actually, it's been running every day, Monday to Friday.
It's gone through many turmoils, and there was even a woman who wanted to steal this show from me, but that's another episode.
And it followed JC, even JC moved out from town. It
Yes.
followed JC right here. And you know, for all my friends who lives here in the Bay Area, you know, we can do this together. You know, we're gonna open and you know, JC has a mansion here, so we're gonna turn it into a whole TV studio.
Oh my gosh. It badly needs some interior decoration.
But anyways, I cannot wait to have our guests for
I
today's
know,
show.
me too. Our fabulous guest who was very gracious enough to allow us to film over here and make a big fool out of ourselves. And me.
So let's go on a quick break so we can bring in our
Yes,
guests.
quick break. We'll be right back, so don't go away. Cheers.
Welcome to Timog. Not just a place to eat, but a place to feel.
Hi, I'm Vince.
Hi, I'm Sheila, and we're the owner of Timog Restaurant. We opened this restaurant to offer traditional Filipino dishes with style.
Every flavor tells a story. No shortcuts, no imitations for the meal you'll remember and the food you'll crave. Tradition meets creativity in every sweet bite.
Welcome to Timog!
Uniquely Filipino, undeniably yours. Visit us at 39055 Cedar Boulevard, Suite 166, Newark, California, inside Lion Market Shopping Center.
Traditional TV is going away. Hollywood is starting to fade. People are demanding real stories from real people. Our voices are now being heard in our own way. Podcasts, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok Live are becoming the norm. Internet TV has now reached the highest demand in human history. Social media shows is now the new media of the century.
Hello and welcome to another segment of the Honeybees. And I'm JC and she is Maria Pureza. And our guests for today are the owners of this Filipino restaurant named Timog. Nice, nice. And his name is Vince and she is Sheila.
I'm Maria JC. Well, there's one of our frequent visitors here, or customers.
I'm the frequent makulit.
Well, thank you for inviting us to your home.
Yes.
I can say it's your home because this is your baby, right?
Correct. And thank you for giving us the opportunity to showcase what Filipino food is all about and how we need to be all proud of our dishes. And we can compete with any Asian cuisine out there. We just need to have more exposure.
Nice. Yeah, and this will definitely expose you. The social media shows network is worldwide. So, yes, indeed, yes.
So once again, I just wanna actually mention again for those people who are visiting the Bay Area, we are 30 minutes away from San Francisco right now. Yeah, so it's not that far drive. And for those people who are lives in there,
And we are close to San Jose.
yes,
Yes.
from San Jose. So tell us before we go on to our conversation, mention the address.
Oh, that is the address of Timog.
Just Google it.
39055 Cedar Boulevard, Suite 166, Newark, California.
There you go.
There you go. Yay.
So I found it on my Google search. It's easy, and you will see the food here. What is the name of this again?
That's the Buko Loco.
Buko Loco. So Buko Loco, you'll be able to try this out, especially when it's summertime. This is perfect for summertime.
And this is the tamarindo
Tamarindo Tango.
tango.
These are all our fresca, fresco drinks for summer. And we actually prepared, we're talking about, one of the most traditional, drinks in the Philippines that you would remind your child, right? You have the buko juice, right? You have the tamarindo juice, and also you have the melon. So we have the melon fresca.
Yes.
So here it is, we have the melon fresca, the tamarindo tango,
Yes.
and the buko juice. So we kind of scooped it up, elevated it a little bit, and we came up with these drinks.
Wow.
So it's very unique from other,
Yes, and
Yes,
very Filipino.
yes.
just wanna let you know, I've been to a lot of Filipino restaurants, and he knows that I am
Right.
very, very, very choosy. Like I'm thinking of restaurant that I'm going to ask him,
Yes.
and first of all is the look first before I go on the food.
Absolutely.
If I don't like the look, I am turning around. Coming back. But anyway, who actually created the menu?
So the menu is really a collaboration between my husband and I. My husband, I've known him for the more than 30 years that we've been married, and he's really been a good cook. And so I already know his specialties, like, you know, the Niliguan and the caldereta and the pares. And then we wanted to bring in more of the traditional dishes, such as those dishes that you'll probably see in fiestas, right? Lechon, and all of that. So bring that all together. Okay, we got the basic now, all right? However, you want to make it special. What can we do to make this dish special? Not just regular kind of like, okay, this is sinigang, right? And then just gonna be like vanilla, right? So what we did, I don't want to say fusion, but we elevated it a little bit. So we twisted it, if I may say so. We twisted some of the dishes. Like, say for example, the sinigang seafood, I mean, which is a mixture of pampano and shrimp. So we still have the tamarind base, but we also cook it with pineapple juice. So we will have a little bit of that sweetness will cut into that very sour element of the dish, but it really works really well. So another one is our lechon sinigang. It's our pork-based sinigang. It's our regular pork-based sinigang at home. However, the pork is lechon. It's a regular lechon belly. So you have that quantity of that lechon.
Holy cow!
So you have that lechon
You just blow my mind.
No pun intended for the cows.
So those are just some of the dishes that we kind of thought of putting together and elevating it, so that you can experience those things you find in the Philippines, right? Why can't you have that here in the United States?
Yes.
Right, where Filipinos can also enjoy it and not go back into the Philippines and taste it there, right? So we're
Right.
doing all those elements here.
Wonderful.
Oh my God, you just blew my mind.
Yeah. And this is why I love this restaurant, because it's not generic at
No.
all. The worst thing that could happen is for a Filipino to go to a Filipino restaurant and the food is very generic.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, you don't want that.
So who is the, go ahead.
Even you go to the Philippines, right? Like let's say you go to Manila, right? There's no such thing as a traditional restaurant anymore.
Right.
Most of them actually elevated their food too. I think it's because of people want it different, but it's
Yes.
the taste is very
Yes.
different. So I guess that's what it is. So we kind of brought those here, plus kind of made this as a vanilla house. So
Yes.
like kind of like when you come here, it's very cozy. It's like you're in the Philippines, kind of relaxing, cozy, and enjoy the food. That's what we did.
Yeah.
So it's Manila vibes mixed with the provincial style, and I love the decor. I love what you did with the ceiling and all that.
That's my wife. Like, all this.
Yes,
It's modern but traditional.
yes.
Very classy. It's
Yeah.
somewhere where you
Very
want-
classy.
It's where you want to bring your friends and family or guests over, and you'd be proud. Hey, this is a Filipino restaurant.
Yeah.
This is how we celebrate at home. This
Yes.
is how we are, right? So this we really made it into that. That's why you see people here. They love to hang out with their families or friends or reunions. You'll see that a lot in their celebrations because we Filipinos, we love gathering.
We certainly do. OMG.
Right? But we always want to go somewhere we can all hang out.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
OMG.
it.
Yeah, especially people like me who cannot cook, right? So let me,
Come on now, you can cook. I've tasted your dishes.
let me ask you guys, who is the main cook among Philippines?
There you go.
Are you chef by title?
No, we both of us were in a medical field.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But I like to cook. We tried to. A lot of people were asking, "Where are you guys from?" Because they love the food. They thought it's from this place, from that place. But it's actually, I grew up in the city, and when I came here, it's more of, I love my mom's cooking. I tried to elevate what you can actually change. At the same time, you wanted to put food more, kind of like a little bit of twist, but it's how can I say that?
But you still have that natural taste of Filipino taste.
Yes, you still have the traditional taste.
Traditional taste.
Yeah.
Now on the subject, not to cut you off, but on the subject of food, what is your provincial background in the food? Where is your...
Honestly, we don't have any perfects in the Philippines. I grew up envying my classmates in college that every
Because
time
they
in
come from the
summertime,
province.
they go home, and me, I just stay.
And what about you? What is your
Well,
province?
we have Kapampangan.
Oh
my God, I love their food.
Yes,
So I
yes.
grew up, having really good cooks at home. My mom, even my titas and titos, whenever we have like gatherings at home, she would call them back from Pampanga. And
Make Kerry.
they would cook all these dishes for us, and then sometimes we would go to Pampanga. It's there from Masanton. So they would go to, when you go to Pampanga and during fiestas there, I mean, you have all this, sea of dishes that's really, really good. So I'm very used to that. So I have that. I may not know how to cook. I do cook, however. I do cook. But I have the taste. So when he cooks, my husband's already a very good cook, but I kind of tweak it a little bit according to how I feel like how it should be going. So you have that.
According to your memory.
Yeah, memory and history.
Combined together.
How if I pull it this way? But
Yes.
anyway, I want to actually go back when we started Timog. What is the idea came from?
Behind
And how is it opening? Is this, do you have only one location?
Yes.
Okay.
This is our very first venture.
When is the second one?
Actually, funny that you
You'll be there.
we'll try to get these things settled first. And funny that you ask, like I said, because people are really asking us about that. But I
Las Vegas.
You know what? Actually, we've had a few people that said that, but we're gonna have to, push the brakes a little bit. Step
Yeah, of course, yes, yeah.
We are, being new to this type of interpretership. It's,
Right.
we have a lot of learning to do. We want this house going to go for about a couple of years because this year our first year is a lot of learning.
This is your first year.
We just opened in November. Actually,
Oh,
officially
wow.
in December.
Oh my gosh. Wow,
So
that's
much.
amazing.
And JC knows the response in the community has been really positive.
Very impressive. Yeah, I am so impressed.
Right?
I am so
We're
impressed.
very lucky at that point because Filipinos, they're supportive of our restaurant.
Yeah.
I guess not just us, but with all businesses here around, Filipino businesses around the Bay Area. But we felt that, and so that is really factoring into our success. So, but in terms of adding another one to our list, we're gonna have to perhaps in a couple of years if we saw the
Yeah,
strength
not to
to do
rush.
it, right?
Yes,
So.
So you were mentioning earlier you guys are both in the medical field, and how is it hard to transition, you work your regular job? Thank you for you guys have this. We appreciate first responders like you guys. And I think from Filipinos, nurses, right?
Medical technician.
Medical technologist, I'm a CLS, clinical lab science.
There you go.
In the medical field. But thank you for your service. So now, how you guys transitioning, this is new, doing your regular work. Yeah, how did you guys, time management?
Oh my God, doesn't
I
it show
actually-
itself, Maria? Okay, but
I love it. I love it.
I retired 4 years ago, and then I thought my wife's gonna retire at the same time.
You guys are really young.
And
Oh, you're
she
so
said,
kind. Thank you.
she said she had 3 or 4 more years. And I kind of mentioned it to her that about the restaurant, because a friend of mine owns a restaurant, and she was like, I was telling her that, one of my friends was like pushing me, and I was kind of mentioning it to her. And since then, she kept on pushing me, why don't you open? So that's how it started. After 2 months, I lost 25 pounds.
It was tough.
You like it? It was
Oh, wow.
It was satisfying, but a lot of people,
I mean, literally, I mean, but literally, like on our second day when we opened, we were up like 5 in the morning because we have to prepare for the buffet, right? And I said, I think we made a mistake.
Oh, wow.
It's what we thought of it. We made a mistake here, but we persevered. We
Yeah.
just learned as we went along.
Mhm.
And what's giving us a lot of encouragement are really the customers.
Yes,
When they
yes.
say that, oh, your food here is so good.
Yeah.
We're going to start coming here from now on. We're going to bring our friends, our family. That's what makes
Yeah.
us keep going, right? Because in the Bay Area, how long have you been here, JC, in the Bay Area now?
Oh my God. I don't think 2000 doesn't count because I left immediately.
Off and on.
Off and on, yeah, off and on, yeah.
So it's in the Bay Area, there's a lot of Filipino restaurants, but I feel like what we bring to the Filipino, what's different from what the other restaurants can offer. Like you said, the ambiance and the elevated look of the restaurant.
Yes.
It's very important. Correct. It's very important.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I feel like we need to be here at least for the Filipino community.
Yeah, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, we don't try to compete with other Filipino restaurants. It's just like we wanted people to know there's our food are actually really a lot better than a lot of
Yeah.
I think they're unique
Yeah.
too.
like
Yeah.
Vietnamese, Thai food, they're all up there.
Yeah.
And our food, we take a lot of pride just to make this. And we're in the bottom, so it's sad.
I know.
But
I was just gonna say that. I'm like,
So
why do I see all these things? How about
I just want us to know.
Yeah, that's exactly what my goal was. Like, okay, like I said earlier, during the hour, I'm like, okay, we have really, really kick-ass dishes. Why is it there's all this, even Burmese style is more recognized than ours, right? So, we're going to be able to do this, because I believe in our dishes. It's just, we have a lot of flavorful dishes, right? We have different varieties. Look at how many islands we have. In the Philippines, except more than 7,000 islands, right? We have each of those regions and specialties. It's very unique, unlike, I don't want to slam any other, cuisine out there, but it's very unique in its own, and we have a lot to offer.
Yes, yes.
Right? So it's the only reason I think why it's being, how do you call this, it's being shunned against other dishes, because we don't present it well.
yes.
You know what I mean? Yeah, the presentation there is not exactly what presented well, right?
I am actually associated with a lot of different nationality, and I want to bring them, take them to a Filipino restaurant, and I take them to a Filipino restaurant where I've never been, right? And because I want to see their reaction, I want to see what is their feedback about the food.
Yes.
And the feedback that they were saying is the same feedback that I get. Why do we not create a food? Because our food is wonderful. We just have to create it where it become presentable to everybody, and that's what is missing. And you're right. That's why when you were saying what you're saying, I cook food at home, and I don't cook it the traditional way. I do kind of tweak it in American, in Mexican way, or I just really like, and like it's like that's not Filipino. I said it is Filipino, from Philippine, inspired by Filipino.
I just experiment. I love to experiment.
Yes, that's why when you were saying that, it was like, hey, Filipino food are wonderful. Filipinos is the best.
There you go. There you go.
We can,
Yeah, but I think food are coming in.
Oh my God.
So we're gonna try their food. We're gonna try their food, and let's see. But before we go to that, so let's. So you said you are here for 1 year, right?
not even, we've started this.
Oh, November.
we have about 6 months, within 6 months.
And what is your main goal? Okay, when I want to, because goals sometimes changes along the way. What is your first goal when you were thinking to open, and then what is your goal now? Where you go? I know that you said earlier that you're kind of
Survive.
Survive. I will survive.
How do you guys say that? Not really was cooking. No, as I mentioned, it's really, providing the Filipino a place to gather and have
Yeah, believe it or not, we don't, yeah, we,
good ambiance, great food, right?
Yes.
Great entertainment. Because we also have entertainment on Fridays and Saturdays.
You do?
We do.
Yes,
So,
they do.
Really good.
Yes, they do. Yep.
and then, what else? And,
when we open this, we don't really have work. We just want to open.
You just wanna be the first.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
I just want to open it.
Yes.
And see, we try to improve the Filipino, but well, we want them to improve what we experience here, not only when they go to the place, but it's actually when they're living in the unit.
I think the first dish is coming. The first dish is coming, guys. Oh my God, I cannot wait to see
we
it.
have one of our lovely wait staff here, Miss Charlize.
Hi, Charlene. What do we have?
Show this a little bit. So explain to us what this is.
Hi, so this is one of my favorite dishes.
Uh-huh.
Green onions, cheese, of course the mustard seeds.
It looks really good, yeah.
And presentation.
Nice.
Made this. And we want to thank the cook, the chef. Who is the chef name?
Over there in the back.
What's her
Bob
name?
and Janelle right now.
What is the name?
Bob and Janelle right
Bob
now.
and Janelle. And thank you, Charlie.
Her name very pretty. She could be a movie star.
Yeah, I think she's a model. We talked about model before. Talking about model,
Yes, you modeled before,
Oh my God.
right? And you modeled for Renee
Yes, I
Salud.
have. I don't know
Yes.
if you can see this, but Mama Renee.
You have that.
Back when I was in my previous life, I guess.
Mhm.
Long time ago. long time ago. Several pounds lighter.
when you're on the restaurant now, like,
Yes. So was it Renee Salud?
It was Renee Salud, who I've modeled. Well, he has a group of models, but he was the one who really mentored me.
Mentored you.
Business, correct. But
so she is actually a star.
Yeah.
So how you, okay, let me ask you again questions. How you incorporate your job now into being a business? How you incorporate it together?
Well, I'm just not gonna name where I work, but in my work I'm in a management position. So there's a lot of things that you can transition whatever I'm doing right now in my professional career. Of course, there's the business side of it, right?
Yes.
Running the operations,
Yeah.
making sure we're financially healthy. Those are the two things, the training of the staff, making there's consistency in there. It's really tough still, but I think I have at least from my perspective, I have the foundation of how to run a business through financial and through operations.
How about you?
Wonderful. Yeah.
Me, I'm just a cook.
I just work here.
I'm just, I really, I make sure that, we use the place, the secret of having good dishes, you have to be stingy on your ingredients, we don't shortcut, make sure they don't shortcut. And,
Yeah, you do the process.
all the meats that we get are actors, just like just like our crispy pata and our curry crispy curry curry. The pork chop and the crispy pata is actually local. Actually, most of there are a lot of pork chop that are actually came from different countries. But you got, not just like in the Philippines, right? How come how come a piece of butter is so tasteful and this and that, right? Because, it's all fresh here. That's why. It's all fresh. And there are locals, here too, livestock and countries. And we try to use that are kind of like local. So that's why, pay a little bit more, but it's good. Yeah.
Nice.
So in the kitchen, we try not to shortcut. We try things that are, we try to be consistent in our food. So when it comes out, it's not kind of, how come the other day is this, the other day is this, today is this. So we try to have this consistency.
Yeah.
So people can enjoy.
Employee-wise, do you mainly hire Filipinos or?
It's a plus.
It's a plus.
Yeah, we have a taste bud for menu. Although we have an employee who is not a Filipino descent, but we trained her on some of the dishes in the kitchen, which is good. But like I said, it's easy. It's just easier for us to train it because they already have a taste bud. But
Yes.
I mean, even for me, like for example, we have this dish, right? Even within the Filipino, I guess, population, right? I have a cook here that came from Pangasinan. That's
Oh
from
wow,
Pangasinan,
that's
right?
amazing.
And he said, okay, I'm going to make my specialties dinakdakan. I've never tasted dinakdakan, so I would not know how that tastes. I can't describe it. So whatever you present to me, I'm just going to eat. Oh, it's good. And then I don't really know the quality of that. So it's the same thing. So if you hire a Filipino cook, then they already have the taste buds. Although we don't, of course, exclusively just just hire Filipinos.
So what we do, what I do inside the kitchen is, let's say we have this new cook, right?
Yes.
So that's a good example. So what I try to do is, a lot of people are actually, they say they can cook, but the important thing is the taste buds. Do you have that taste bud that people like to cook, right?
Yeah.
So I wanted them, I always ask them what dishes that they can actually bring to people,
Yeah.
right? And from there, we will actually kind of tweak it a little bit. So because we have those, I can say I, my wife, we have those taste buds that actually Filipino would love to eat it. So what we're doing is, okay, you bring that here, right? Let's change this a little bit. So
So what's your favorite food? What's your
My
favorite?
favorite?
Yes.
okay, so let's see. I think my favorite would be the pares.
Pares de gente, I love that. Yeah.
It's actually, there's a lot of versions of pares, right? But I grew up where it originated in Quezon City.
Oh, okay.
You say it's named Timog, it's actually south, but it's actually, it's an avenue in the Philippines.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
We were like arguing about this. People,
Yeah.
it's an avenue.
It's a neighborhood in the Philippines. Yeah.
It's a proverbial hangout place in the Philippines.
A lot of people go to Timog to hang out. Yeah.
During college days, they said, let's go to Timog, let's go.
Yes,
Two bars.
Yes,
That's what we
yes.
had.
That's amazing.
It's actually close to ours.
Oh, nice.
And then the pares was actually originated in Quezon City. There's a lot of versions of different kind of pares.
Right, right.
Whatever the preparation shows. But the original pares it's actually it's just beef and cornbread.
Nice, nice.
So
Tendons is
tendon with gluten.
Yeah.
So
Yummy, yummy.
What's your favorite dish? Here? Okay, give me one. Okay, your favorite dish when you were growing up and favorite dish here.
God. You know what? I have so much. That's why I have to wait, right? No, where do I start? I don't know where to start. You live with Filipino? Yeah, when you were growing up. Growing up. Oh my Lord. Actually, one of my favorites, more of a Spanish one actually. Bichuelas.
Oh,
I love
nice. Yeah, Bichuelas.
Spaniards.
I can relate to that because I grew up with Filipino Spaniards. Yeah,
I love the bichuelas.
lentejas.
Yes. So I love, that's what I miss the most. I cannot cook it. I would have to go to my auntie Bugas, looking for me, or to at least have that taste when I used to be a child right back home. But
Yeah.
bichuelas is my favorite dish. And because it's Filipino. It's still Filipino because it was made in the Philippines.
But it's more like of a Spanish dish. It's more of a.
What's your favorite dish here? Here? I have a lot. Actually, the palabok was gonna come out. That's probably one of my favorites. Let me see if you haven't really tasted this. But I know. I should probably cook up.
You know what I love about this restaurant? It's a little bit like an art gallery.
It is.
Because if you notice the walls, it's hand painted with scenes from the Philippines. Is that a scene from Timog? It's Timog.
Misunderstand.
Icons in it.
What art is that?
Funny that you have. It's actually from Vegas. Shout out to Daniel. Oh my goodness, I can't remember the name. Puerto.
Wow.
I'm gonna invite him on
It's a very
show.
artist. Famous tattoo artist in Vegas.
He actually made a mural also in Planet Hollywood. Yeah, he had a mural there.
Oh, wow.
Here's our
Mr. Piero, we need you here.
Yeah,
Here, let me.
this is prepared table side. So it's one of our dishes that are really popular in Instagram or Facebook or social media.
Oh, nice.
And come here just to
I serve
this is Elsie.
You look like the young Vilma Sant. Yes. Oh my God.
We have many actors here in the Bay Area. Jesus actually discovering people. Alright, so you can put it in the middle.
She's gonna have to prepare that.
Oh, she.
Yeah, it's a beautiful side preparation.
So it's right here.
Oh,
See if you done?
she needs to,
Oh
yeah.
my God! I wanna show it.
Yes. And now she needs to perform her magic right before our very eyes, and you will see how this drink will transform.
Right. It's magic.
It's magic. It's a kind of magic. Oh, right before your very eyes.
What? Okay.
It defies logic. Nice. La la. Yeah, nice.
So the sauce of this dish, it was really all the ingredients in there are your very traditional palabok ingredients with the tinapa, with the chicharron. We never skip on the ingredients in this one. That's why if you're gonna taste it, it's the palabok that you're gonna taste at home. You're gonna see a defined taste of that fish. You're gonna feel that or you're gonna taste that richness of the chicharron. You know,
My gosh.
it's really good. So and the crisp, I guess because it's crispy palabok, it's fried into the fat or the
my God.
adds a little bit a lot of layer of flavor on it.
Okay, enjoy.
Oh my gosh, I love it. You know, this is the kind of dish that you order not only because it tastes good, but you want to be spellbound because of the presentation.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what?
Yes.
When I was looking at it, what? How did that become a collab? Oh my God, I'm gonna jump into it because I feel that's great. You know, looking at it. Okay, palabok is not something that you just walk into a restaurant and it will taste good. So now I'm gonna judge.
Yes. Okay, it's my turn. Wow.
You haven't tried that, JC.
I just want to I think I have, but I was with my cousins at that time. So, but now I have to.
I love the sauce.
Oh, and we used to drink.
It's actually very secret in my sauce.
Oh yeah?
It's just very traditional. You just, the thing is, there's really no secret in the Filipino cuisine. You just have to make sure you have the fresh ingredients and everything is there, right? If all the ingredients are there, then it's very tasty, right?
What are the ingredients of this?
You have your smoked fish, of course, right? You have your smoked fish, you have your chicharron. You have, what else? Crab board, there you go. Shrimp heads, I guess. To make it more, they make it tastier, right?
It's so good.
It's one of our popular.
One of our very popular dishes.
I cannot burn the food because this is I'm gonna still try that. Is that Barias Mayonnaise?
Yes.
Oh my God, I am so speechless. Yeah.
No, really good. Timog guys, located here at
California.
Maury.
39055 Cedar Boulevard, Suite 166. It's in Newark, California.
well guys, I'm not going to show you how I freaking show this in my mouth. We are going on a commercial break. We will be right back.
Welcome to Timog. Not just a place to eat, but a place to feel.
Hi, I'm Vince.
Hi, I'm Sheila, and we're the owner of Timog Restaurant. We opened this restaurant to offer traditional Filipino dishes with style.
Every flavor tells a story. No shortcuts, no imitations. For the meal you'll remember and the food you'll crave. Tradition meets creativity in every sweet bite.
Welcome to Timog.
Uniquely Filipino, undeniably yours. Visit us at 39055 Cedar Boulevard, Suite 166, Newark, California, inside Lion Market Shopping Center.
Got Films is a full-service production company that provides motion picture quality content and production services for use in the film and TV industry. Looking for a seasoned crew, high-quality equipment, or other production services for your film, TV, commercial, corporate convention, sports, news, or interview project? Your search stops here. Some of our projects include NASCAR, American Restoration, Pawn Stars, Counting Cars, Top Chef, BattleBots, Forge and Fire, and Street Outlaws. We have also produced over 60 feature films and documentaries. We're ready for all your needs. Whatever your project, whatever your budget, big or small, Got Films got you. GotFilms.com.
We're back guys because we have another
Another segment.
Come on in here. Alright. So go ahead.
So what dish is this?
Tell us about this dish.
This is tuna kahawin and there's chopped tuna and a little bit of lechon.
Wow.
John, it's a bird.
Amazing.
It's not.
Oh my God.
It's a bird.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Miss Future Vilma Santos.
I know. It will say Dana.
So this dish is actually a combination of fish, right, tuna, and pork belly. Where everybody loves pork belly. My one of my boyfriends, I brought him to the Filipino store, and they can have like a small kainan there. And he always goes with the pork belly, we call it skewers, pork skewers. You always get that, the tilapia or belly, the real one.
You know how we serve that here? We call it liempo, right? So our liempo here is served with chimichurri sauce. Instead of the regular vinegar, a chimichurri sauce that we made fresh in the kitchen. That's the twist that we put on that dish. Next time you try it.
Next time I come here, I'm gonna try that.
Anyway,
Liempo?
yeah, belly. I want to try that.
Anyways, one of the unique reason people want to come to your place. Or not one, give us some reason.
I mean, we want the food. Of course. You know, it's these are traditional food that they're presented differently, right? And then of course you have ambiance. We've always gotten just positive feedback from the community about ambiance.
And by the way, guys, they are not chef. They just want their food to taste. They want to share you how they want to taste their food, right? And then we have another reason. People love you.
The ambiance is so beautiful.
People who comes here actually always taking selfie here and putting it on TikTok or Instagram. So if you're not just coming here to eat a very delicious food.
It is Instagrammable.
Actually, we have there was like about a month ago, we were wondering, okay, we have our account in Instagram, right? And then we started seeing our followers increasing, right? I'm like, I told my daughter, what's going on? I said, I'm seeing a lot of check-ins and all that, right? Oh, mom, maybe because of this influencer that posted this video about the restaurant. So we checked it out. She made a really fantastic job about it. You know, just taking everything. She was here one time, it was not busy. She took a video of the place, the walls, the food, and how it's presented, the kare-kare and this. And to this moment, it's about 5 weeks now, they have already about 275,000 views.
Oh my Lord. That's so amazing.
More than 12,000 shares. So it's bringing a lot of attention to the restaurant, and should I say not just Filipinos but also other race, which I totally love. Which is actually why that's my goal.
Yes.
There are other race, because we know how good our food is, right? But others really appreciate our dishes, right? So they're bringing all that that people in, the type of taste in, which is I think I'm starting to go to my goal, get my goal. Yeah, that's it.
Anyways, guys, at the commercial break, I was tasting the, what is that now?
Bangus sisig.
Bangus sisig, and I was telling them that I am not a big fan of bangus sisig because for a reason, an Asian restaurant, bangus sisig is just bangus sisig. It's nothing special, right? So it doesn't mean I don't want. Why should I order that, right? But this one, oh my God, I was like, whoa!
It's made with love.
Yes, it's made with love. And this one is tuna, so I'm gonna try it. I'm not a big fan too, so.
That is a sushi grade tuna with grilled pork belly, and then the special sauce is fresh made daily in the kitchen. It's citrusy, right? It's citrus commodities in it. Sort of like a kibinaw of the Philippines.
So while we're eating, I want to share a story about ratatouille. So in ratatouille, the cartoon, I don't know if you know, there was a food critic, and it was very hard to please that food critic. And then one day, because the chef in that movie was a rat, but that's another story. Anyhow, so the chef cooked this fantastic meal, and then that food critic came into the restaurant. And as soon as that food critic tasted that meal, he just dropped the fork because he had a revelation. He remembered when he was a child and he was being served food by the mom. And that's what the food tasted.
I just want to let you guys know everything that is tasted so far are out to my standards.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm not saying a lot, huh, Maria? Because you keep on Vegas. I know you're used to really good food.
Oh, yeah. Well, you cannot even, honestly, I'm sorry to say, but you cannot even go to any just. I turned down every single Filipino restaurant in Vegas, believe it or not. Yeah, as they say. Yes. But
Very honored.
now I have to drive 8 hours.
8 hours now.
Yeah.
But you said you enjoyed the view of driving here, right? So
I love driving. I'm driving to Seattle.
You can always crash in my house.
I have a house here now. So.
oh yeah, there you go.
So I don't have to worry. Whenever I get tired in Vegas, I'm just like, anyways, guys, I think we have one last
One more, the dessert. You know, we have to close this with the dessert.
Here's the deal: this is kind of like how many courses? You have appetizers. And then you have your main dish.
We have our main dish,
And then you have, what are the desserts that you guys have besides
we have the regular turon, right? The turon alamon. But where we are really famous is the halo-halo. Which we're going to bring out. So our halo-halo, it comes in 3 different flavors. First of all, they're limondas. Okay. Oh my God. And it's probably more of a sharing, but you know, it's not unusual that you would see somebody finish the entire thing. Nothing comes out of it. And again, talking about ingredients, we did not skip on the ingredients on this. Just 3 different layers. So as I said, there are 3 flavors. We have the regular or the classic flavor, and then we have the pandan, and then we have the mango. So, have you tried any pandan? Okay, this is one of the very popular. I don't think I guess in terms of our competition in this, because I know we're getting a lot of.
We have people coming from certain infos.
The halo-halo. So unfortunately, you know, people are asking, you know, to have that to go, but because it's huge, they don't have any container to fit the entire thing.
Of course, we want them to enjoy the halo-halo.
Yes. Well, you know, while enjoying the ambience of your restaurant, it's just very welcoming, very heartwarming, Filipino style kind of thing. And let's talk about the entertainment that you have here too.
Yes, we do have entertainment.
And acoustic nights, Fridays and Saturdays. So it's more of a one person. It's just a one person with a guitar. They can sing from the 70s to Ed Sheeran to Bruno Mars, but it's more of acoustic. We want people to relax. So that's the whole purpose.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, not too loud, but it's just people to enjoy the music and the food.
I have experienced one night I was here with my cousins, and there was a lady who was playing a guitar and singing at the same time. And we were all singing along with her songs because we knew the songs, we know the lyrics by heart. And it's nice because everybody gets to sing.
That's right.
Yes, I like it.
We do hold special events as well. We have one upcoming in July, and this is super important in the community. It's a drag night. So that
Drag night. When is the drag night?
July 19, we had it in May, but that show became so popular that our followers wanted to bring them back. So they're coming back in July, with a different, they're group of, I think Filipino-born, you know.
Oh my God.
I mean, I was surprised that there's a lot of people who enjoy the band
Thank you for bringing this to the community here in the area.
Yes.
I'm just gonna be adapting myself. I felt like that's what we needed in this world, especially in the Filipino community. We need something that we can enjoy and
Yes.
not get bored. You know, we don't want to just eat in the regular, you know, that we don't enjoy life and then we fight.
Honey. And without naming names, and some of those Filipino restaurants don't even look like a Filipino restaurant. You go inside and there's a Chinese Buddha cat that's beautiful. I mean, like, what the heck is this? And last time, that's not indigenous to our culture.
Anyways, so yeah, so I believe, I think you're bringing something special. And I'm really hopeful, very hopeful, and I hope I can bring in some opportunities to bring this out, because I wish I knew here in that Bay Area, because I want to be bringing my boyfriends. I'm going to be in
I was going to ask you, did you have 70 men this week? We were talking about...
more than that.
We were talking...
I had like 13 boys last
We were joking. I was joking with her this morning of someone who...
busy.
I'm very busy. Somebody who shall be, remain nameless.
All right.
So she tried to be with 17 men just to impress that one guy, and it didn't work.
I have 70 men and nobody gets, everybody is jealous.
Everybody's jealous.
Okay, here comes our dessert.
Ooh, the
Maybe we can
dessert.
put a little bit of this food here.
Really good. I cannot
Oh
forget,
my
I
God.
cannot forget this.
Ooh la la.
Hello. It have at least 15 ingredients in there. Holy cow! Counting the ice cream and perhaps with the cracker or the cookie here.
Oh wow, look at that.
I'm already full watching it.
And it comes with milk, just that regular
Oh
milk.
my God.
We mix the milk together here, so it's not just a regular, evaporated that you usually see in a regular halo. So this milk is special.
Look at the size of this halo. It's bigger than Maria.
Maybe they can see how big it is.
It's
Right?
enormous. Oh my God. In comparison to Maria, it's like a jumbo kit.
I cannot,
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I go to the,
No, this is my first time.
This is actually very, very popular here.
before we jump into the hot fog, I just want to thank you guys for joining us at Honeybees.
Yes, thank you so much.
For welcoming us to your home. Timog.
You guys have been so gracious. Thank you so much.
So much, and we are more proud of you guys. Let's bring this to the world. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Please don't
So proud. Yeah, be
Yes,
proud.
be proud.
Be proud of our heritage. Be proud of
Yes.
where we came from, right? And enjoy it the way we're supposed to enjoy it,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Perhaps your future branch in Las Vegas will have a calesa inside.
That's very good. I like that. I like that.
We'll have a calesa inside of the restaurant.
How my brain is like that.
Or a jeepney.
Advices, last words, what do you want to tell to our kababayans?
Continue at this.
Just, have you enjoy the food and our place? I'll let you know.
And this is support all Filipino, all small businesses, Filipino businesses around here to support each other. We have a lot to be proud of in our heritage. And, it starts with us just really appreciating what we have back in the Philippines, Support everybody, support all Filipino businesses.
Yes, 100%. Yeah.
But you heard it from our culture,
Yes.
who actually just build beautiful and something that we've never seen before in a Filipino restaurant. But support Filipino, so so that maybe you go and they will come to your city.
Right.
Yes,
We might
yes.
go to your neighborhood one day.
Yes, and before I say goodbye, I just want to say that I miss Marsha. So her sister has a Filipino show back in Vegas.
I told you.
Yeah, so yeah.
So watch this show. I watch this restaurant also will be featured on Timog Restaurant.
Yes, yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I want to see that in Timog Talk too. So I guess I'm taking us away. So on behalf of Maria Pureza and the Social Media Shows Network, see you next time. I love you all and stay tuned. It's gonna be on the same channel.